Welcome to the SPE 2012 Annual Technical Conference and Exhibition here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm Ed Highland for SPE TV. This year's exhibition hall is the largest to date, welcoming more than 10,000 diverse oil and gas professionals from around the world, here to learn the latest technologies and address key industry issues.
One of the new things this year is a special emphasis on projects, facilities, and construction. It's one of our 6 technical specialties in SPE. We have always had good programming for PF&C, as we call it, but we've got far more this year than ever in the past. And it goes along with our renewed emphasis on that technical specialty, including a new magazine that we launched at the beginning of this year.
The conference is addressing conventional and unconventional oil and gas from around the world, attracting the next generation using social media and using new technologies to connect attendees.
So this year we're running our app again. We've ran it before, but this year we've added some new features to it. One of the new features that we have in our app is the ability to connect with new friends. So it's a really neat tool that you can use through LinkedIn, and all of your LinkedIn friends could be connected to you while you're here at the show.
Innovation took center stage at the Drilling Systems Automation Symposium, where the iRobot was on display. Experts addressed advancing automation technology applications, and attendees had a chance to see demonstrations of advanced robotic capabilities in use today. The conference kicked off with a series of interactive training courses led by recognized oil experts. The oilfield data mining course, led by Shahab Mohaghegh, focused on the application of artificial intelligence and data mining, a topic that is very new to the E&P industry.
The objective, hopefully, is for them to be able to apply what they learn here in their real life when they go back to their companies.
Artificial neural networks, evolutionary computing, and fuzzy logic were just some of the fundamentals covered. Participants were also educated on ways to optimize stimulation by coupling reservoir characteristics with stimulation practices. Mohaghegh challenged participants to think outside of the box when solving industry-related problems. One innovative technique is to identify sweet spots in reservoirs as a function of different field development strategies.
As engineers, usually we solve problems using math and physics. This is a paradigm shift in how we think about solving problems. Instead of using math and physics directly, we use them indirectly by using the data, and essentially we develop data-driven modeling in order to solve our problem. And that's a new initiative in SPE called Data to Action.
I have a computer science background, and I want to focus on my research on the data mining and artificial intelligence, so develop some applications for the oil field.
This next training course, led by Larry Lake, focused on enhanced oil recovery fundamentals, a crucial principle for continued productivity since every oil field relies on some form of EOR. The class specifically covered the basics of thermal and solvent flooding.
Some of them might perceive business opportunities in the technology, which they'll take back to their company and develop it. And then there might just be some genuine intellectual interests developed, so they'll study it a little bit more.
These interactive training courses are designed for participants to be able to ask questions at any point throughout the session.
They didn't let me slide anything through, okay? If there were questions, they had a lot of questions, a lot of discussions, a lot of penetrating questions, and throughout the course of the afternoon, I got a lot of very positive feedback.
Each year, SPE commits $1 million to education through scholarships and fellowships. SPE TV's Sarah Solomon caught up with the future of the oil and gas industry. Sarah?
Thanks, Ed. Students from universities around the world are here to be recognized for their exceptional involvement with SPE. And in between awards, they're sharing and engaging their own personal educational experiences. The Gold Standard Award recognizes student chapters that demonstrate an outstanding level of activity within SPE.
Winning that award is a prestigious thing for us because our chapter is 3 years old, and this is the second time in the past 3 years that we're getting this award.
SPE is a platform where they can kind of start networking, and kind of like a pathway for them to start their professional careers.
Students say attending ATCE is the opportunity of a lifetime.
I believe these 4 days is a very good orientation for your further career, and really gives you a way ahead of others because you know where you want to go to.
After a very long trip from the Abu Dhabi up to San Antonio, I think it's rewardable to be here at the ATCE. So far, I've met so many people, so many young professionals, so many professionals, industry experts. It's all about knowledge sharing and expertise sharing.
We have a huge chance to network with other people from different schools and also network with companies in the industry and also have some fun within here in San Antonio and different cities in the U.S. and outside the U.S. too.
In a session run by Get Energy, students were asked to collaborate and exude some creativity. Teams had 1 hour to come up with their own concept of a professional workshop before presenting their final ideas to industry professionals. The winning team will get to see their concept come to life at Get Energy's 2013 Global Conference in London.
There are thousands of events happening around the world all the time in the upstream sector. The guys here have been asked to come up with a concept they passionately believe in, a topic they can justify, and convince the judges why that event is going to be special. Why will people give up their time, money and effort to come and attend? The team that best articulates why their concept is important to the industry is the one that will ultimately win.
SPE really equips these students with the right tools, confidence, and connections they need as they step into the oil industry. Ed, back to you.
Thanks, Sarah. Now, you won't want to miss the screening of Monday night's documentary, Switch. SPE TV's Carrie Fairnack caught up with the man behind the movie. Carrie?
Thanks, Ed. I'm here with co-producer and on-screen guide, Dr. Scott Tinker. And Scott, let's start with a little bit of the inspiration for this film.
You know, energy is the most important issue of our time. I'm very biased, but the world consumes a tremendous amount of energy, and we really don't know where it comes from. So we decided we needed to make a film and try to explore globally the source of energy in an objective way and let people start to understand that.
And isn't it exciting that the screening is happening here at ATCE? Let's talk a little bit about the importance of being with this audience.
Yeah, of course, the petroleum engineers provide a tremendous amount of energy to the world. We look at all energy in our film, but oil and gas are a big part of that. So being here with those folks who work from around the world with oil and gas is a tremendous opportunity.
Well, I know folks will enjoy it if they have a chance to come out to the screening, and we appreciate you being with us.
Glad to be here.
Thank you. Ed, back to you.
Thanks, Carrie. And you can see the screening of Switch Monday night at 7:30 at the Lila Cockrell Theater. Well, that about does it for us here on the San Antonio Riverwalk. But you can always download the mobile app. Just search for ATCE 2012. You'll be able to watch all the SPE TV highlights throughout the week. For all of us at SPE TV, I'm Ed Highland. Thanks for watching.